Okay, so here's our gear that we use. So we did a review on the bikes and everything we got. We'll start with the helmets. Here's my helmet. This is the Icon Mechanica helmet. Has a 100% chrome finish. Love this helmet. Here's her helmet. This is an Icon helmet as well. Don't remember what this one's called. But the pink on her bike was actually matched to this helmet. She decided she wanted her bike to match her gear, so she got the bike painted that pink. Got the pink gloves. These are hers. They're Icon gloves. And we have my gloves here. This is my everyday riding gloves. They're Alpine Stars. Love these gloves. Just barely got these ones. These were my previous riding gloves. Pair of Power Trips. Got them for like 20 bucks. They're actually pretty nice. These are my racing gloves. They're Joe Rockets. These ones are pretty nice. Actually got these on sale. They were a clearance sale. Were originally supposed to be 180. Ended up getting them for 20 bucks. I think they were a couple years old. Hadn't sold. Bought them from a place called Moto X Outlet. And then all the extra windscreens for our helmets. Tinted, clear, mirrored. And this is my first Icon helmet. Thing's really old. I'm not even gonna bother taking it out. This is the helmet I use for my GoPro helmet cam, because I didn't want to mount one of the GoPro mounts on my Icon helmet. There's a little parts bin we keep all our spare parts in. Factory sprocket, Vortex Cat 5 sprocket. This one's 1 tooth bigger. Extra levers, you know, because they break. Bar end mirrors. Didn't really like those, thought they were garbage. So I put the regular mirrors back on my bike finally. All the chemical sprays. The quick detailer. That's how I keep my bike so clean. Extra brake fluid. Clutch fluid. Chain wax. Here's some of our boots. These are my race boots. They're setups. They're like a knockoff of City. They're actually made by City. Just cheaper quality. I plan on retiring these soon. I've had to replace the zipper on one of them. This one right here. So I got a nice gold zipper. But it's a heavy duty one instead of the factory plastic one that came on them. So they do the job. Here's a pair of her boots. This is her first pair of riding boots. The Icon, if you can read that, Icon Moto. They're the Icon, I think they're called the Stilettos. She's a little short, so these don't really work out. I saw a video on YouTube of a girl that has these. They're the short ones. They're cut off like right there. They don't go all the way up the calf. And she had hers resoled with a thicker sole, so that's what we're going to do with these. Resole them so she can actually use them. These are the boots she wears right now. Yes, they're Harley boots. It's hard to find boots for women with a thick sole for riding. So we decided to go down to the Harley shop and see if they had anything, and sure enough, they had something in her size with a nice tall sole. So those work out perfect for her. So, come up to the jackets. This is my pretty much everyday riding leather jacket, as long as the temperatures are cooler here in the desert of Utah, Salt Lake City. It's the Alpine Stars Ice Jacket. Love this jacket. Then we come over here to my summertime mesh jacket. Love Icon, big Icon fan. This is the Icon, I think it's called the Decay. I could be wrong. Oh well, doesn't really matter. I just wear it. So that's that one. It's like you're not even wearing a jacket at all when I have that thing on. Then we'll come over here. This is part of my two-piece race leathers. It's a Joe Rocket. I think it's the Speedmaster 4.0. Has a 360-degree zipper. Don't know if you can see it there. Then we'll come down to my pants that go with it. The Joe Rockets. These are the Speedmaster. I think they're called the 5.0. Speedmaster 5.0. I've crashed in these. Drug knee. As you can see, drug a lot of knee. See if I can show you the wear mark on these. These are what I crashed in. On this side. I don't know if you can really see it. Used some saddle soap and polished them back up. So, it saved me when I crashed. This is the damage on the jacket. When I crashed, I hit the ground at about 40. Back tire slid out. It was still kind of cold outside. Tire had no real heat on it. So that's those pants. Sitting on top of the gnarly garage boombox stereo with some ghetto ass car subwoofers and a POS box. But hey, it sounds awesome in the garage. That's all that matters. The toolbox. Vortex. Big old Vortex sticker. We'll come along here. This is her pretty much everyday riding jacket. Icon matches the helmet. The same pink. I don't remember what it's called. It's pretty nice though. Gore-Tex, it's not mesh. She doesn't have a leather jacket yet. We'll come down here. This is her hot weather summertime jacket. It's a Power Trip. I don't know if you can see that. Power Trip. Pink, of course. She likes it because of the pink and white. It's very cool in the summertime. It's got the nice little girly ties at the back. Those are all of our jacket liners. Since we don't use them, they pretty much sit right there. Have a jacket for every weather occasion. Shop lights for when we're out here at night. Heater. I love to be in the garage so when it's cold outside in the winter time or something, keeping the bikes maintained. That's pretty much it for the gear. Of course, there's the bikes. That up there, in case anyone's wondering, the broken fairing. Cracked. Look at that. Cracked for no reason. Filmed my first knee drag with the GoPro. Came back, parked my bike. Came back outside the next day to work on my clutch. Change out the clutch fluid. And the fairing was busted. How about that? Might have been from the impact of the crash when I broke the mirror off. I don't really know. That's that. That's the gear. A few helmets. That one's no longer used. Actually, the safety rating is expired. It's a Snell. It's the M2000. The current rating is 2005. So they don't allow me on the track with that anymore. Little box I made. Airbrushed that. Pretty cool, huh? Some lightning bolts. Probably not. All the cleaning chemicals. You know. I go through a lot of microfiber towels. So that's pretty much it. There you have it. The Suzuki race stand. Anyways.